Tiger. Hey.
Hola, señorita.
Oh, so
I'm foreign
today?
Yeah.
Are you a foreign real nigga? Or are you just foreign?
No, I'm a foreign real nigga.
Look, your whole phone changed.
Because it's levels to this. Like, I need the world to know that it's levels.
Your whole tone changed. Like, oh, wait a minute, don't get it twisted.
Forever a real nigga. Like, that ain't gonna never change. Like, I would be in corporate America, like corporate thugging.
I was.
That's my anthem.
CTE.
Until the day I die, that's the way it's gonna be.
Listen,
that's my anthem.
Oh my God,
I love
that song. I don't know nobody that don't like that song.
I love that song.
Girl, that song used to come on in the car and people used to go, oh my, I remember going to the clubs at that time with a couple of my homegirls and that would come on and it was just like,
I wasn't your friend, it don't matter.
No,
I'm just trying to make you feel guilty.
That's all. Start thinking.
I'm using my Leo magic.
I was sitting there like, no, we was friends. What are you talking about? I can't stand you.
For all of Leo season, I'm using my Leo magic. I'm not gonna manipulate and mind the crap out of you.
I don't know how long she been doing this, but for as long as our ass has been friends on Facebook, her ass been doing this. It be all down. It is crazy. It's so funny to see people that's not Leos but got Leo kids. Mm-hmm. They statuses is like, since it's Leo season, can you give me advice on how to raise a Leo? I'm in everybody comments like, I'm just here for the comments.
Man, listen. One of my friends, Jenny, shout out to Jenny J Bug.
Hey girl.
She had Ken on my birthday. And last year, I would never forget. I'm just like, it's been like a whole day, like more than half the day. And like Jenny, she sent me my happy birthday text. Yeah. My little voice memo.
Yeah. Yeah.
She sent me a picture like happy birthday. I'm like, oh, it's a baby. And you gave me a chocolate baby on my birthday, August the 12th.
Her baby came on chocolate.
She's so chocolate.
Like how my son
She's
did.
so chocolate. Ken is so chocolate. Like, it's okay. I mean, little baby just gonna give you hell.
Because you was like, she gonna come on my birthday. You wanted her to come on your birthday. She came close though.
It's another person on my timeline. It's one of the softball moms I'm cool with. And she's due either August 11th or August 13th. It's like it's to where my birthday is smushed.
Yeah.
It could even be August 10th. I'm like, watch, your baby gonna come August 12th.
My baby came early. We just didn't even we wasn't expecting that.
Right, because she's supposed to have been a Virgo, right?
Yep.
Straight on Virgo. They ain't.
Is my son a Virgo?
I don't really know much about him though. Like I really don't.
They know it all.
The Virgo women, I don't know much about. So I'm just like F the whole sign since I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. So Leos and Virgo. Do you think Leo women and Virgo men? How do you think they? Have you ever had any encounters with a Virgo man?
Have I ever dated a Virgo man? I don't think I've ever dated a Virgo man. I've dated a Leo man, a Sag, a Libra, a Cap.
So out of the men that you have dated, who have you found any of them to be more compatible or toxic?
I feel like for me, the Libra, which is the air sign, is more compatible for me.
It's a who sign?
That's the air sign.
Okay.
So he calms the storm. Or he's supposed to calm the storm. And he acting the goddamn fool himself. Shout out to G. He's supposed to calm the storm because I'm the fire. He's the air, goddamn it. But I feel like that's been the most calmer ones. For the toxic part, I would have to say the Capricorn. And that goes, but see, a lot of people throws out that disregard to a zodiac sign because of what the man did.
Yeah.
But for me, it's literally the Capricorn woman. And it's only the December Capricorn women that's just like, y'all some effed up people. Like, y'all need Jesus. Yeah. But then being in that relationship long term with him, I'm like, so all y'all December Caps are probably just Y'all gotta like
what is the what's the date?
Now you
is that the 22nd? Is it December the 22nd? I feel like it starts
on the 22nd to like
so like the 22nd, 21st,
31st.
Really?
For the December caps? Yeah.
No, I mean just caps. Period. Because it goes into January, so it's still like January 21st, right? Okay.
Capricorn's right.
Yep, it is.
Actually, it's I got a couple of friends. My best friend is a Nope, she's a fucking Aquarius. Because she right.
I had one because I it was so crazy. I kept thinking that Chrissy was a Cap, but she's not. She's what's after that? Aquarius. She's is it? Yeah,
she's a January or February.
January.
Okay, she's those I like them. I like the January Caps and the February Aquarius. I mean, in the January Aquarius.
Yeah, it was weird because you know, T is a Cap, but in January.
Okay.
And so I kept saying to myself, like, dang, they so different, you know, but I was thinking that they were the same sign and they are not. So what is it that you find that's like toxic about the Caps with the Leos?
I feel like Caps are like habitual liars. And that's just not to trash all of them, but my encounters, like, so in that relationship, that's the thing that kept coming up.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't really realize it until after the fact. Yeah. I feel like, you know, there's like a pump faking going on, but I didn't realize it until after the fact. But I also feel like sometimes you fall for the potential of the person that you're in a relationship with.
I agree.
So I feel like a lot of it was the potential. And he might not have been the man that I need him to be in that moment. But he could be right now for a whole nother individual. Yeah, but right now, I mean, that's just the way I feel like people play a role in your life.
Oh, in your growth. Most definitely.
Yeah. So that wasn't our time. I mean, it's never our time is up. Yeah. Like, we did what we had to do for each other and got the fuck on. Like, that's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
But I feel like out of all...
What's before a Cap? Is it Sagittarius?
I love them. Man and woman.
No.
They're awesome.
Oh my God.
They don't have toxic traits to me.
I don't like... I have had very bad experiences with Sagittarius.
Really? December or November? Because, you know, it's always levels. Because July Leo is different from a freaking August
all
Leo.
of them have been December.
Really?
Yep.
This is cheesy.
Females and males, like, period.
So friendships.
Okay. Yep. Heck, friendships, just people you know, like family, like relationship. Like, I had a real toxic relationship with a Sag.
Really?
Like, you talking about controlling, like, oh my God, they were. I find from my experiences, Sagittariuses are liars, like pathological liars. All of my experiences with Sages have been like
man and woman.
Or
men and women. I just like a dummy.
Look, because I repeated it. Men and women. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Every last one of them. And the time that I meet one that I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe not. Like where I feel like I feel like maybe not. Nope. It changes. Like, so for me, I was dating this guy, right? And he was a Sag, and we had a lot of fun together. Now, I can't lie about that. Like, we had a really good time together, and I did kind of notice early on that he was like way more into me than I was into him, but I did like him, and we did have a good time. So I was just like, you know, I was young, and it was just like, okay. But after a while, I was like, okay, he kind of like smothering me a little bit. Like,
really?
When I say smother, I mean it was almost down to like a stalk. Like, it not almost, because the dude was stalking me. Like, after a while, like, it was so weird. Like, everyone that met him that was close to me was just like, oh, I'm sorry. Everyone that met, I'm sorry, y'all, I keep hitting the table. Everyone, look, emphasis.
Black women be like,
right. everyone that met him was like, you should probably be careful. Like, really? Like, yeah. But in the back of my head, I was like, yeah, I know. You know, but because I was having a good time and I was young, and it was just kind of like, sometimes you kind of thought that crazy, right? You kind of thought it was cute. Like, oh, he don't want me to go flattering. And just, you know, hang out with the girl, please. After a while, it became
scary. That's controlling.
It became scary, like, to where the point, like, we was in school and he was, because he wasn't in school with us. Like, so I would be in school and he would be at home and he'd be like, I could tell him before we leave, like, oh, I'm about to go to the club with my girls. We about to kick it. You know what I'm saying? We about to go and hang out. And he can call me like 2 hours later, like, you still at the club? Bruh, I just got in. like, bye. Like, yeah, like, I just got in, like, chill out. Like, okay, girl, hour later, like, you still at the club? Like, oh my God, yes. And then next thing you know, it'll be a text message like, well, I'm on my way up there. No, like, I don't need you to do that. So at first it went from like, oh, he really liked me. He wanted me all to himself. Like, it's kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever summer that was, we hung out and it was cool. But then after a while, because I would get like, I started feeling like I couldn't do nothing. You know, that
suffocating.
Yeah, like, it was like I couldn't do nothing. And I was like, okay, this is not right. Like, I thought it was cute, but this is not right. Girl, next thing you know, he popped up at that school.
Like, I ain't playing them games.
I'm here to stay for the week.
No, you're not.
I can't even have company for a whole week. Like, you can't stay in my dorm room for a whole week. What are you talking about? Oh, I'll stay up here and I'll wait for you to get out of class and I'll wait for you to do this. Like, it was periods where, girl, like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night.
I know you lying.
He was staring at me. Like, girl, why you ain't, like, sir, why you not asleep? Why you not asleep? So it went from like, oh, this is cute, to like, oh, I'm kind of scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little bit scared. Like, I don't even know how to get out of this. Like, how do you survive those
surviving the Sagittarius?
Girl, like, surviving the Sagittarius. I'm ready to tell my series. I can do a whole series on that, bro. Like, I can do a whole series on that. Like, it was scary. It was. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it did get to a point of me being scared. And I knew that I had wanted to, like, break up with him. But it was crazy because when I wasn't scared and we were having a good time, I literally was having a good time. And I didn't think about how, oh, this nigga is crazy and I probably should be careful and slow down on this drinking right now because I don't know what this night is going to end like. Like, it never got, like, physical. He was never physical with me or anything like that. But it was just, like, seeing how controlling he was. He wanted to know who I was with. And he wanted to know the people that I was with, like, beforehand. Like, it was just, like, weird. So, girl, let me tell you, he must have thought that I was cheating and decided he was going to break up with me. That was the best day of my life.
Like, thank you.
That was the best day of my life because I can't lie. I was scared to break up with him because I didn't know how that was going to go. As far as, is he going to pop up here and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. So it was just kind of like, well, I guess I'll just enjoy the good moments. Like, he's not up here. Yeah. So, you know, girl, he broke up with me because he thought I was cheating, girl, and tried to get back with me an hour later. I was like, no, I don't take backs. Like, it's over. And I'm good. Like, but when you young, it's things that you think are cute. And it's not cute. You know, but you don't realize that until later. And when you get older, and I'm glad that it ain't now, because these people today are like super crazy. Have you ever been like, not in that type of situation, but in like a toxic relationship where you feel like now you just like, oh, like that was something that I kind of survived. Like, I got through this, you know,
You know, I can't 110% say that I've been in a relationship where I felt like I was trapped because of their ill ways.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my ex, shoot. Damn it. He left on his own. So
that worked.
Yeah, I mean, well.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Yes, because I felt like it was a rough patch. Yeah. And I wanted to walk away because, you know, for me, Well, no, I did. I don't want to say I wanted to walk away, but I didn't like think what we were going through would result in him just leaving, like literally leaving.
Yeah.
I felt like we either work through it or come up with something to where one of us were leaving. But I've never had it to where, you know, I felt like a person was extremely just toxic like that.
Like that junk was, ooh.
I mean, but that's just in a relationship though. But, you know, in friendships, with family, a whole lot of bunch. And yes, Chloe said, the editor, a whole lot of bunch. With family, I've definitely felt that.
Okay.
And when it comes to that, I just keep my distance.
So, not give me not necessarily a personal example, but if you don't want to, but like, what would be like an example of toxic in a friendship or
I feel like a narcissistic ass person would be considered a toxic person. I feel like that's a person that thinks that, you know, everything is about them and they're very selfish. And I'm all for being selfish, but I feel like there's levels to being selfish. And a person that's narcissistic is like, there's no levels.
What is narcissistic? Like, I've always had a hard time with understanding like narcissistic. I hear people say it, you know, and people describe it, but me personally, I've just had a hard time with kind of understanding narcissistic. Would you be able to like?
I don't know if I can really It's just a person that be ego tripping. Like, it's literally like when I say it's all about them, it's literally all about
them. Everything.
Them. Like they make everything about them.
Okay.
They're egotistical bastards. Like, and you know, like it's levels to it though.
Okay.
Like it's always levels to everything. So with a narcissistic person, there's no moderation there. Like there's just always at a 10. Like if you bring this shit down to a 2 to where you're like a Chloe and you're on like do not disturb to protect your peace.
I get what you're saying.
So yeah, like they're and I deal with them kind of people a lot. Like family members for sure.
Okay.
And those are the ones I keep at an arm's length. Like, girl, fuck you. I'll text you when I feel like talking to you.
Yeah.
Or I say this do not disturb is on. And if I want to text you back, I'll text you back. If I don't,
then I won't.
Okay.
I don't know if I've had any.
So I feel like being toxic don't always have to be the person that you are laying next to or you've had like a romantic relationship with.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But I don't think I've ever had any. I've definitely had toxic friendships. I've definitely been through toxic friendships. But with me, I don't think I realized something is toxic until it's too late. Well, not too late. Not too late. I shouldn't say too late. After it's already been long enough where it's like, girl, you just not noticing this?
You can still cut them off.
Oh no! That's why I said no.
You
not
see my
too
face?
Late. Like, yeah, no. That's why I was like, well, no, not too late. But after it's already, then like I didn't notice it at the beginning. It wasn't until I got to my highest level of irritation. It was just like, oh my god, like how was I dealing with this all this time? Yeah, it was something like that. But that's
I think for that,
because a lot of people don't think that, I feel like here recently you get people that realize that they got toxic family members and they don't necessarily have to deal with them. Because if you think kind of piggybacking off of our last episode, if you kind of think about like how you be like back in the day, people would be like, but family is family. Like, that's your family.
Fuck that. F that. I'm sorry.
But I'm saying, that's how they were back then. Like, this is family. That's your family. Family. What they say, blood is thicker than water. But I don't believe that.
No.
I do not believe that. And it took me some time. But I know I have I definitely have a toxic family member. And I decided last year, I believe it was. I was like, I'm not about to deal with that shit. Yeah. Like, I'm not about to, like, I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Like, bye.
Yeah. See ya. Y'all can have that, but I want no parts. Yeah. Okay. So what do you think for somebody to keep their peace and make it surviving this toxicity?
You gotta cut them off.
Period.
Yeah, like there's no, and I have battles with myself when I have to ignore certain people text messages or, not call a person. Like I do. I do. Like, I'm human. So I still feel bad. Like, damn, like, it could be a fucking emergency. And I just ignored this whole freaking call. Yeah. Like, because for certain people, it's like, okay, you want to call me because you want something.
Right.
And those are the ones I for sure ignore. Like, I mean, and I'm not even like, just wait until the phone stop ringing. I'm like declining your call.
Yeah.
But I mean, you just gotta, you know, I had, I was on a podcast two weeks ago. And, you know, it was about coming into like your 30s and, you know, and I said on that podcast, like my peace is so effing important to me.
I agree.
Like, and you know, I've been going through a lot of stuff lately, like personal issues, and it's certain people that I'm talking to right now in this moment.
Yeah.
Period. Because I know that you ain't good for me.
Yeah.
You're toxic. Like I don't need that.
Yeah.
So I literally monitor. I monitor, like.
Yeah. That's one thing that I think that you kind of helped me with. Because remember how I used to be like, girl, but I gotta,
Girl, that junk be so irritating. Like, you just always, you had to text somebody back or had to see what somebody was saying. You had to pick up the phone. You're not obligated to talk to nobody that you don't want to talk to. And it was just
like always this habit. Like, it was, and it was crazy because that was just always, it was just, that's just always how it was. And like, so I feel like that decision that I just made, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it just made me feel so good.
Proud of you. I was so, you know, you never want to tell a person, you know, like you always got the friends like, I don't want to tell you break up with your nigga.
Right.
But you know, in the record, I tell you break up with your nigga. You know, like.
Right.
I had my thoughts about that, but I'm just like
I can't
just shut up. Like, I know my boundaries. You know, it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
just shut up about it. Like, just let it be.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you finally like pulled the plug, I'm just like, I was like, when you text, I was applaud. Like, where's the hand clap?
Girl, that was well needed. Like, that shit was taking over.
It was you.
It was.
It was literally controlling you.
Was. Yeah. So it was crazy when I text you, and I was like, man, I just had to have a B party, okay? Because I was like, it's just, I'm just party. B.
Yeah.
You two. You and you and you and you.
Yeah.
And it's over. And it was just like, and it was funny because you was like, I wanted to do it so bad.
I wanted to do
from this page. I wanted to do it so bad. I was like, no worries, I did already. Like, it was just like, like, so, you know, I think moral of the story is
it could be your family that you got to cut off. It could be friends. It could be a stinking ass boyfriend. It could be the
closest person to you.
It could be your kids. Because fuck these kids. Like, no, I'm just playing. I love my baby.
I seen this post that was so freaking real. I don't even think I screenshotted it. But it was like the person that you. I want to end the episode with this.
Bang! Boom!
I'm ending the episode
with the blue.
The person that you are willing to take a bullet for is the same person that's pointing a gun at you.
Girl drops the mic. Bye.
Bye-bye. This podcast is sponsored by Pure Vanity Skin Treats. Pure Vanity has a line of natural body butters created with cocoa and mango butters as a base, along with a special blend of oils. This body butter is formulated especially for sensitive skin, as well as individuals with eczema. You can find us on Facebook or IG at PURE_VANITEE, or you can find us at www.PUREVANITE.com. Use code HeyGirl and receive 10% off your order.